What's up, my Metaverse family? My name is Jake, the On-Chain Gamer, and today I want to talk about Mirandus. I'm just really excited about the idea behind this game, but there is also some risk involved as well. That didn't stop me from just putting $25,000 into buying buildings in Mirandus. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Let's dive in. So I want to start you all with a quick overview for those who haven't heard of the game yet, just to catch you up to speed. So Mirandus is an MMORPG, massive multiplayer online role-playing game. It's a really popular game genre, but so far it's been limited because there hasn't been true player ownership in previous MMORPGs. Let's talk about World of Warcraft, for example. A really popular MMORPG that at one point had over 15 million monthly paying users. Now, in that world, there's a ton of other real people that you can interact with, adventure with, and stuff like that. But the actual world itself was populated by NPCs, which stands for non-player characters. That means that if you go to the market, you're buying from a computer character. If you go to an inn and buy a night's sleep, you're buying it from a computer character. When you're getting quests, you're getting them from a computer character. But Mirandus is going to be changing all of that. Because it's enabled by the blockchain, they are literally going to be selling, well, they already are selling, the towns, cities, inns, weapon shops, forges, and more, so that everything in the game is going to be owned and operated by the players of the game. That means that when you go and quest in Mirandus and you need to get some food and a night's sleep in an inn, the innkeeper is going to be an actual player who owns that inn, pays a rent to whatever city that inn is in, and the city is also owned by a player. Then there's also going to be kings. So in Mirandus, there's 5 different citadels for 5 different kingdoms and 5 different kings. And currently you can buy a citadel for a little under $1 million. So the concepts behind this game are really, really cool. Not only is there going to be ownership of the land and buildings, but then also items and stuff like that will also have more real ownership because everything will be verifiable on the public ledger, on the blockchain. And if you buy a sword, it can go into your wallet and you can sell it to someone else and it doesn't violate any terms of service. Literally the secondhand gaming market, because of blockchain gaming, is probably going to go from like 50 billion a year to, I don't know, 500 billion a year. Who really knows how big this can get? Beyond these concepts, we really don't know that much about the game of Mirandus. We've gotten one sneak peek kind of trailer which shows that the graphics are going to be a little bit simplistic, but maybe the mood and the setting are going to make up for it because it had a very good atmosphere. And if we've learned anything from games like Minecraft or Roblox, graphics aren't really what makes a good game or not. Hopefully there's going to be a lot to do for those that don't own land in the game, since there's only 1,300 deeds total in the land of Mirandus. But I'm guessing that for the majority of players, for hundreds of thousands, just questing and adventuring and leveling up your character, and there's going to be so much to do that land ownership is not going to be necessary. But the fact that everything in the game is owned by players is going to make the adventuring that much more realistic. And it's going to feel like you're truly in a world that is owned and run by real people. And I don't know, I think it could truly be the next level of gaming. As I said at the beginning, I recently just bought a lot of things in Mirandus, but I do want to say that this is not financial advice, and it's totally possible that when Mirandus actually comes out, it could flop. People could not enjoy spending time in the world. The game mechanics could be bad. There could be really no way to play, to earn, and I don't know, it could fail. But it could also be one of the most successful games ever. I'm a little bit worried though that Gala Games is maybe like building up the hype too much. That said, it's still really small and there's a lot to be hyped about, so it makes sense. But I just really hope they're not building expectations so high that they're setting themselves up to fail. You know, at a certain point, if people think that, you know, they're making Earth 2.0 and it falls short, people are going to be disappointed no matter what, even if it's the best game ever made. So that is one fear of mine. But yeah, so I recently just bought 13 taverns in Mirandus and one majestic forge. So the way that it works is there's a limited supply of everything. I think there's gonna be a total of like 1,300 different taverns in Mirandus, so my 13 is only a small percentage, but I'm hoping to have them strategically placed throughout the world of Mirandus so that if you're a Drunken Duck customer, you can find a tavern near wherever you're adventuring. Also, I had an idea of having this membership so that if you go to my Drunken Duck taverns, maybe you can get a bit of a discount compared to other taverns, so that will cause adventurers all over the world to seek out the Drunken Duck, which could increase the amount of money I'm able to make as a tavern owner. Also, I got a Majestic Forge, which there's only going to be 5 of in the entire world. And because there's 5 citadels, I'm guessing that there's going to be a place for 1 Majestic Forge in each of the 5 citadels. So my idea is I want to have my biggest tavern. I have 1 grand tavern and a bunch of normal taverns and some large taverns, but I want to have my grand tavern and my Majestic Forge in the same city. And that is the city from which I'm gonna get the most of my members, because if you become a member of the Drunken Duck and you get the discounts across my chain, you also are gonna get access to my Majestic Forge, which you're gonna need to use to forge the most majestic items in Mirandus. And I hope that I can become like, I don't know, the in and out of taverns in Mirandus. But yeah, I'm really excited about the game. I do want to say though, don't invest anything into the game that you can't afford to lose. Just because the game doesn't exist yet, we haven't been able to play it yet, we don't know how good it's actually going to be. So all of the money that I put in, I've kind of just, written off. And I mean, I hope that it's going to have real value. I'm excited that it's going to have real value. But if all of it goes to nothing, and the game fails and Gala goes out of business before it's released, who knows? If something terrible happens like that, I'll be okay. The money loss will be very unfortunate. I'll have to upload way more videos on my main YouTube channel, Jake's Top 10, to make up for it. But yeah, I'll be okay. But yeah, I'm really curious to know, what are you guys excited about regarding Mirandus or regarding blockchain gaming in general? What have I not talked about that you wish I would talk about? Let me know in the comments below, because I would love to make some more videos about Mirandus. I'm just super, super excited about it. Also, I'll link my Discord below. I created a Drunken Duck Tavern Discord, which is where all the early members can join up and we can talk and have ideas. And also, I'm probably going to be hiring some tavern keepers because I'm not going to be able to run all 13 taverns myself. So if you're interested in being a tavern keeper, I'm hoping that the game's economics are going to be set up in a way that you can literally be paid in cryptocurrency for being a tavern keeper for me. That would just be sick. I would love to have in-game employees that are able to make actual money running my taverns. That would be so cool. Just think about all of the possibilities of the future metaverse that is coming because of blockchain gaming. But yeah, guys, subscribe to On-Chain Gaming so that you don't miss out on the future of blockchain gaming and all of the stuff that I'm excited about. Also, hit thumbs up if you want to help out this video in the YouTube algorithm. If you hit thumbs up, the algorithm goes, oh, this video is cool, and it shares it to more people. So I appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in Mirandus. I'll see you in other blockchain games as well. Until next time, have fun roaming the metaverse.